Hi, thanks for looking in on this video. This video is a little promo for the one-to-one sessions I'm running at the moment, the personalized yoga practice sessions. And the sessions are specifically aimed for people that want to have a home practice, that want to really concentrate on the areas in their body where they might have restrictions. And so let me just clarify that. Most of us have got tight bodies. Most of us feel that we're maybe slightly not as flexible as we could be. So generally speaking, there's a bell curve, and I'll just draw that bell curve. So the people at one end, super hypermobile, no joint restrictions, but they will need some strength training to prevent any further problems. The other people are super tight, just can't move, and those guys do need some form of intervention. But most of us sit in the middle or either side of the middle, where we've got some tightness in maybe one part of the body and not other parts of the body. So how do you find that out? And that's what this one-to-one session is about. There's two parts. The first part is a restriction assessment, a range of movement assessment, which is really good. It's about 20 different positions which we put your body in, and then I'll do an analysis as to where that sits in terms of normal, moderate, marked restriction. And then I'll produce a report off the back of that assessment. That report will identify what parts of the body need some form of intervention, and then with my knowledge of yoga and with the knowledge of the sports yoga I teach, I'll be able to come up with a range of postures sequenced in a flowing movement that you can take forward as a yoga practice. In addition to that, I'll produce a video of that practice that you can follow with the cues for each posture. And we'll agree how long that video needs to be, depending on how much time you've got to do it. It's really about consistency. So if you can do a practice so many times a week, and it doesn't have to be massively onerous here. It could be a 15-20 minute practice twice a week, for example. But if you stick to that bespoke, customized, custom fit practice, you'll soon find the body will start to loosen off, start to give, particularly in those areas where you're tight. Okay. That first session is all included within the price of the session. There might be a follow-up session, which is optional, which is again another one-to-one for an hour, where I take you through that yoga practice. I give you a lot more information. We work in 3D. We work one-to-one rather than looking at it on a video. And we might introduce some more postures, given how you work through the practice. So that's it. Again, I'm really pleased how these are going, simply because the feedback I'm getting, and I know this is on the right track now, because it makes sense. People can look at what's going on in their bodies. They learn a lot more about their bodies, which is key, because in order to get to somewhere, you need to know where you start off from. So that's what I'm really excited about, because I can back it up with some really good stuff in terms of the constraints in your body. And if you are interested, want to take this forward, I'd be more than happy. If you drop me an email, I'll send you a sample of the range of movement assessment and a yoga intervention plan. It won't be a video. It'll just be a summary, a narrative of what that intervention plan could be. Okay, so that's it. Not going to go on anymore, otherwise I'll start rambling. Thanks very much for your time, for looking in. By all means, give me a call or drop me an email. Loads of information on my website as well. There's a blog that I've just put up there about yoga for strength, which you might find interesting if you're looking at this. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.